What's going on, guys, and welcome back to a new episode of the best formations in FIFA 17. So today's episode we're going to take a look at the 3-4-3 formation. So I remember at the beginning we took a look at the 3-5-2. So this is like a similar formation, except like for me this is like a more offensive formation because we're not using any center defensive midfielders. So we only using center mids and our outside midfielders, and of course we're gonna have our wingers. So and for me this is one of the best drafts that I have ever gotten so far in this FIFA. So you know we have Neymar, we have Messi, Ronaldo, Gareth Bale, we have informed Isco, but we're playing with three on the back. So I don't know how we're gonna do with this formation. When we play with the two center defensive midfielders, we won the draft, and we also like. It was really great, and trust me, guys. Playing with defenses, with defenses center midfielders, it makes a great difference, guys. So in this formation, I used to use it on FIFA 14, I believe. Like with the time that people were using the three on the back or the 3-5-2, I was using this formation because it was great for me. I always been a player that likes to go on offense. I'm good at defending, but I always go for try to go for possession, for the shots, for like I try to be always on, like always be on my opponent. Like I don't like too much to be like on defense or give a lot of possession to my opponent. But playing with three on the back, you can have a lot of possession with the ball, but also the only thing that I don't like with playing three on the back is like those counter attacks are really going to mess you up if you don't know how to defend really well, guys. Because if you make a mistake on the middle, you basically done. Like it's really easy for your opponent to score on you. Like the first game on this draft, like we basically like just everything was going through like a lot of all my players. Like we had really great players and we were making great plays. And trust me, guys, I don't know why, but we play really great against this opponent. The guy wasn't that bad, to be honest, but he just couldn't put any goals in. But it was the first game, and we won against this guy. Like I believe we put 7 goals on this guy, and especially that was the formation, guys. If you see all the clips, we have a lot of guys on offense, so there is a lot of things that you can do while on offense. You can pass it to your outside midfielders. You also have wingers. You have two center midfielders, but your center backs are also going to be close. So you basically you can defend really well with this formation. But the thing, like I said at the beginning, if you mess it up on the middle, if you make a mistake in the middle, it's really hard to like for not to concede a goal. Because even though in this game I didn't make any mistakes, because like you see, like we're winning by 4 goals at the moment. But trust me, guys, I have played with 3 on the back in this FIFA on my regular team, and it's good. You can score a lot of goals, you can have a lot of possession, but playing like, let's say, like the full champions it's going to be hard, guys. Like because if you make a mistake, and I do make mistakes playing, even if I play with four defenders, and playing with 3 is really hard. I think I can play just to have fun. I can also play on division with 3 on the back, but if you're going on say full champions, I'm not going to. Like I already tried it. I won games playing with 3 on the back in full champions, but it was really hard. Like I also lost like some games just because I knew I made a mistake on the middle and the guy counter attack. It was just really hard to defend. But like you saw, we won like 7 goals, I believe. This is the second opponent. He was playing with a 4-2-3-1 formation. There is like 2 types of this formation. This is like the regular, and there is like you have the outside midfielders. And that formation, I think I heard great things about that formation. But so in this formation, like the guy that was using it, he has like 3 camps, I believe. So he's going to have a lot of players in the middle, but he doesn't have like a lot of players on the outside. So for me, when you don't see if you don't see an opponent like with outside midfielders, and if you use wingers, guys, make sure you put wingers. So if or if your formation doesn't have wingers, and if you play in seasons of FUT Champions and you see your opponent doesn't have any wingers, switch to a 4-3-3, guys. Like, you have to abuse the wings when you play with someone that doesn't have any wingers or outside midfielders. It's really hard for your opponent to defend those type of plays or those types of formations. So that's something that I really do. I don't do it, of course, in the draft because you have to stick to the formation. But if you go on seasons of FUT Champions, that's why I do these types of series. So you guys can see that you don't need only one formation. You can use a lot of formations and do really well. But of course, everybody has like their favorite formation or the formation that they feel more comfortable playing with. But it's always good to have 2 or 3 formations that you're always comfortable playing with, because like I said, now there is not like a formation that is just the best, like everybody, like you can win all the games with that formation. Like, I know a lot of the pro players they use, like you see a lot of the pro players with one formation, but trust me guys, whenever they go into a game, if they see if that formation of the opponent doesn't suit like their formation, they're going to switch to another formation. A lot of the players doesn't see that, but a lot of them do. Like, a lot of them switch to another formation. And especially one that I see is like the 4-1-2-1-2, the narrow formation. That's one of the formations that are really great, guys. Like, I use it on my regular squad. It's a great formation, but I also feel more comfortable like playing with a 4-3-3, or I also play with 3 on the back, but nah, like I try not to use it sometimes. I used to have fun or play on division. That's when I use 3 on the back. But in this formation, guys, like I say, you can win games with this formation, but make sure your defense has to be on point. And we lost that game, guys, to a mistake that I made, guys. That was a mistake, and he was playing with a formation that I didn't like. Like, he was playing with 5 on the back, and for me it was really, I don't know what happened. Like, the time that I used that formation, I think it was because my cornerbacks, like, I put them to stay on the back while attacking. So I think that was a mistake when I used that formation. And now that every time that I play someone that has that formation, for me it's not that it's too like the guy makes a lot of plays on me, but it's too hard when you go on offense, guys, because he has a lot of defenders and it's hard to make plays. So if the guy scored and he was great at defending, so for me it was just hard to score, and we lost on the semi-final, I believe. I think it was the semi-final. So we didn't get anything great in the packs. Like, the formation is good, but I wouldn't use it like to play in FUT Champions League, because the only, like, if you're really great at defending, just use it, because I have played with people with 3 on the back on FUT Champions and they play really great, guys. So if you know if you are a great defender, go on 3 on the back. Like, I don't see why not, because 3 on the back can help you make a lot of more plays. You can play on the middle, you can play outside, so you have a lot of options when you play on 3 on the back. But especially you have to be on point while defending, and do not make any mistakes on the middle, because the counter attacks are really hard to defend. So give it a try. If you don't use 3 on the back, you give it a try. Use it on seasons, don't use it on FUT Champions, because if you're not ready to play in 3 at the back, don't use it, guys. But it's a good formation to have fun. So thank you guys for watching, and I see you guys later. Thank you.